Hi, everyone. Welcome to July's podcast. I'm so glad to have all of you here. Um, I just gave everybody a more in-depth update on our friend Kate, but she just wanted me to pass on to everybody that's been watching our podcasts and all of our little group here how much she's appreciated everybody's good wishes and their light and their Reiki and anything they can throw at her. She had a terrible infection that required hospitalization, and she's on the mend and still in the hospital, and we are just still wishing her the best. So today we are doing something, and I thought, oh, I hope you guys didn't think it was too stupid, but
She gave us homework.
do what?
Yes,
She gave us homework, you guys.
you're right.
But and it's like, yeah, exactly. What are we supposed to do with this? It's like, Yvonne, I loved your comment. It's like, are we supposed to do like all of these? It's like, yeah. I mean, come on, it's going to take all of 5 minutes. But it was fun. But the one thing that people like about our podcast is they like, and on this whole channel, they like the interpretations. Those are our best podcasts are the ones where we're doing interpretations. And so, I was looking for something light and fun to do, and this kind of came up. And I have a couple of more things similar to this that I'm going to throw at you. So,
Gee,
stay.
thanks, Lynn.
All right.
More homework.
So
That's
page
it. I'm
1.
dropping out, man.
No, don't do that.
I drop
Um,
out.
so it's tarot doesn't have to be so esoteric. I mean, come on. It's like I just it drives me crazy when I see people constantly going for just the real seriousness of tarot and how it's tarot doesn't have to be serious. It can be light. It can be fun. It can be every day. And honestly, for the people that like are watching us, the people that are aspiring tarotists, um, it's keeping our chops up even when we are experienced and professionals. Still, you have to keep your chops up. To me, tarot is a use it or lose it proposition. It really is. Your intuition is good. We all have intuition. We all have a certain amount of psychic ability, but it's a muscle that you have to use in order for it to stay there. Otherwise, it starts to fade, and it doesn't go away, but it fades. So today what I did is I sent you guys like 10, and I realized one is, I guess I sent 9. I
Yes.
just realized one's a duplicate. But I sent out some scenarios and said, pull a card or two, whatever, to define, what could these really ridiculously simple exercises, what could they put out? And if people like this and I get good feedback on this, I might just do like a hundred of them and put them on Etsy, just for fun. All right. So what I did is I said, here's a scenario. And the example I used was, what card could show me what book I should read next? Just something that simple. And I pulled the Hangman when I experimented with it. And what it immediately came to me was, it tells me that I need to hold off on reading anything for right now. I've been reading the same type of material for too long, and I need to really give some thought to, what else I might like to read. You know, get a different perspective on life, for God's sake, because I really am getting stuck on one thing right now. I'm studying one thing, and it's like that's all I've been thinking and reading and eating and sleeping. So it's kind of driving me crazy. So the first question, the first scenario I sent to you guys was, I'm trying to decide between ordering pizza or making pasta for dinner tonight. What might it mean if all right, so anyway, it says, I guess I don't have to read the example. So what did you pull? If you had to choose between pasta and pizza, and you pulled one card for pizza and one card for pasta, what did you pull? Who wants to go first? And what cards did you pull and what did they tell you?
Okay, I'll go first. I'll go
Okay, come
first.
on.
Why not? Just because I thought it was pretty funny. I pulled the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And my interpretation was there's too much focus on details, make a command decision and go for it. And and that was for the pizza.
Yeah, funny. That's
Yeah.
funny. How about you, Anne Marie?
Now, I didn't read this properly. Surprise. Um, so,
Well, do you want us to
um,
give you a minute?
no.
Okay.
I'll go with what I've got anyway. I'm trying to decide. I didn't see between the ordering. I said, what? I'm trying to decide what I'll have for dinner tonight. And what I picked up was the page of, oops, I might as well get them around this
No, you
way.
had it back the other way.
Go the other way.
There you
This
go.
way. I got the page of swords, and I got the
Wheel of Fortune.
wheel. The wheel is a sitter for pasta, for pizza, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, it's
It
Yeah,
looks
right.
like a
pizza
pizza.
time.
See, I was right.
You
Well,
were
there you are. So wheel is a sitter for pizza. So what I was,
No.
what I think, so whatever way I read it, it was, what are you going to have for dinner tonight? I didn't see the pasta and the pizza. So I said, try something new and adventurous, surprise everybody, take a chance outside your comfort zone. But anyway, I think the wheel came up then and says, pizza.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
and let's see, and this is where the symbolism, and we can take this to a little deeper level if we want to in this conversation, but it boils down to the symbolism and how I watched a Tom Benjamin thing today on busy cards versus simple cards, and he will lean toward a simpler card that doesn't have as much in it, but yet he still loves cards that he can look and deep into the card and find symbolism. But I really think, especially for those of us that read for other people and want to incorporate and want to invite the querent into our discussion, I think it really helps to have cards that have symbolism. And so subsequently, the Wheel of Fortune is perfect for a pizza. I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
couldn't draw
I
a better
think so.
card than
I
that.
think that's a no-brainer. Yeah.
How about you, Dee?
Well, I knew I was in trouble when it said just do one card or do one card for each, because the clarifying
two,
piece
yeah.
got to have more information. So the first card I threw out was a Four of Cups, which is choose. Come on, don't make this difficult. So I threw my second card, and it was the Wheel of Fortune. So it's pizza.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny.
How can that happen?
Because the cards have spoken.
My cards are hot. So there you go.
So here's what I did, and I'm using Everyday Witch here. Okay, so I came up with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, and what I decided was go for the one with lots of ingredients. Like a like a junk pizza or a trash pizza.
Yeah.
But ultimately in the end, go with what makes everybody else happy.
Oh, okay.
So that means somebody else gets to choose, not me.
They'll go for
Oh.
pizza. They do every time.
Yeah, they do. They'll always go for pizza.
Yeah, Mark doesn't even like pasta. And I don't know how anybody can not like pasta, but
I love pizza.
every now and then, if I get really mad at him, I make him eat macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
That's good.
All right.
That
So-
doesn't sound like a punishment to me.
No, I was going to say, wow, lucky
I
guy.
know. But like I said, it's if you practice this and you play with this, it's such a silly exercise. But if you do it, if you're new or you're just getting back into the hang of tarot, or if you have been away from it for a while, like Kate has been away will have been away for a while, this is a great way to edge yourself back in, because it just your mind, it gets your mind working on this, especially if you're new, because now you can use this for everyday stuff. Okay, scenario number 2. I'm looking at my closet and feel like I have nothing to wear. Pick a card to guide me to the perfect outfit for today's vibe. What did you guys get?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's the,
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Ah,
dressy.
right? And
9 of,
so
yeah.
9 of Pentacles. So whatever makes your heart happy,
Yeah.
you know, you just, go for it. You're going to look beautiful and wonderful in whatever you pick, whatever you choose. And ultimately, if it makes you happy, who cares? Who cares if no one else likes it?
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
But you see,
I feel,
that alone, that's the energy that you bring to that card. And
yeah,
that's the importance of something so ridiculously stupid simple, but look at the energy that you pick. And that might not have been an energy that you would have picked up from the 9 of um uh, uh
wands or
sorry, well, not
swords,
everything, yeah.
especially
But
not swords, right?
Right.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the 9 of Pentacles in a question like, am I going to do well in this job? Or I'm going to do well with this new company. All of a sudden now you stop and you remember, what did I pick out of my closet today, right? It's like, where's that energy? That energy, like, wait a minute, it doesn't, it's how I feel. Why am I worried about what they think? I should worry about what I think. See, and that energy is what you bring back to a different reading. So that's why it's important. Emery.
okay, I got the king. When I was reading your little sheet, it said pick 1 to 2 cards. At least this is
Right.
what I
That's
read. I'm
okay.
sure someone else is in my mind reading things that I don't even see.
Hey,
But anyway,
you always bring a
King,
different flavor anyway. We
King
love you.
of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. So here's where I went with that. So how about something very ornate? Maybe embossed velvet. King of Pentacles, lots of colors and patterns, and maybe 3 of Swords, maybe something a bit risky or risque.
Oh my God.
That will kind of get your heart pumping or get someone's heart pumping.
I love that. I gotta say something. Let me interject something real
Oh,
quick.
sure.
Um, as before, I was looking at this card, right, and talking about choose whatever your heart desires. I was gonna also add that when I get to a certain age, I am going to become totally eclectic and eccentric, and it's my goal. And that right there, that if I would have chosen those 2 cards and with that interpretation, I would have to just go back to my closet and get something
Yvonne,
Yeah.
you know what
else.
I'm going to say? Why wait?
Well, there you go.
There
Now's
you
the
go.
time.
And in
Okay.
that vein, I got to tell you the cutest thing that happened since I last saw you guys. So I don't know where this came from. Mark and I were well, okay, everybody knows I have a shop now, right? And I have been going on Temu, and I have been, and if you look up boho clothing for women,
Oh
it's
yeah.
like there are so many fabulous boho pants and boho blouses and
And
boho
scarves and
jackets.
throws.
Oh my God, there's a ton of stuff. And I listen, for $8 to $11 for a pair of pants that are elastic waist that hide, my almost 70 years of life. I love them. And I've started buying a lot of this stuff and I wear it like almost every day now because I'm in my shop almost every day. So, I dress I don't dress weird, but I dress the part. I wear the fun clothing. And my husband and I were taking this walk, and he said something to me about, well, other people, I have this style now. It's like I'm known for this style, this different style now. And
Love
I
it.
said, Mark, whatever do you mean by that? I mean, did somebody say something? I mean, it goes, well, people, they just know you by that style now. And so I thought, wow, because I have not been interested in clothes for years. And all of a sudden now it's like I love this stuff. So go on Temu and for $8 to $11 for a pair of pants, right? It's
Hmm.
like, how can you resist buying 3? So now I have everything to choose from. But I love that. That is fun. All right, Dee.
Well, first of all, I went to a second deck. I tried to do I didn't want to have repeaters. So I thought, okay, for this question, I went to a second deck. Believe it or not, I got the Wheel of Fortune again, which told me right off the bat is I use a color wheel for clothes on what goes, and I never, whatever goes next to it, which is supposed to be blending, I go opposite because I like to be nuts with it. I want to make you think. I want to see green with purple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I did that. Then I got to thinking, okay, it's really hot here. So I pulled one as a clarifier. I got the Seven of Swords. And that just said to me, don't wear something that you're going to get sunburn in. And leave it at that.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
And then the card. And wait, put that card back up.
Yeah,
Isn't that something?
He looks like the mask is sunburnt.
Yes. And that's what made me think of it.
and
So
that's the
don't
Erenberg.
let a lot of skin show out, or you're going to get sunburned.
And that's the Erenberg Tarot.
Yes.
Erenberg.
Yes. I love that deck.
Okay, so
There you go.
I end up with the Page of Wands.
Wow.
And I reckoned that I needed to wear travel pants and bring a light jacket because if I travel, I don't know what I'm getting back.
That's true.
It's really nice. I love it.
That's simple. I think my dog's
Perfect.
drinking. All right, so we got everybody,
like
right? All right, number 3, gift giving guidance.
Okay.
I love this one. My friend's birthday is coming up and I'm stumped for a gift idea. What card could give me a hint about what they truly appreciate?
Okay, I love this question.
I
I
do
love
too.
the card that I pulled.
Me
Let's
too.
check it out. Okay, it's the Three of Pentacles.
Okay.
Okay, but when I see this card, I see Celtic jewelry.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, the Celtic
And-
cross, yeah, the
Right?
tri,
I do. And the thing is,
intertwining Celtic cross, yeah.
and there's 3, so I'm thinking a pair of earrings and a necklace, Celtic jewelry. Make it. I actually wrote this down. Let's see.
That's
Get your
great.
friend a handcrafted gift, possibly a pair of Celtic earrings and necklace set.
Isn't
Nice,
that fun?
nice.
that's perfect.
And so of course I wore my stuff today. So
Yes. Emery,
Now, again, I think I misread this again.
don't worry about it.
But
You
anyway, we
love
go
your
with the
tape.
flow. So this was, what did you say? My friend's birthday is coming up and I'm stumped for a gift idea. What card could give me a hint on my 2 cards? So I got the King of Cups and the Queen of Spades, the
Ooh.
Queen of Swords.
Lords.
Okay. So what I decided was, if I can find it, so you need to get them something thoughtful, showing that you care. You have empathy and you're caring about, there's the King of Cups, that you really care for them. And the Queen of Cups tells you, and get something with a good direct verse. And don't forget to sign it so they know who the card is coming from. Don't say, with love, your pal, or something like that. So she's the practical side. Something with a nice verse on it that gives you a good direct message. And this is something to show how much you care. But this is all about, you see, my friend, she's stumped for a gift idea. Well, gift idea, yeah, rather than card.
That's
We
awesome.
transfer that to gift idea. Something
Cool.
that shows how much you know about them. Does that make sense?
It
Yes.
does.
Yeah, it
It
does.
does.
D.
It does.
Okay, ish.
Well, I pulled the High Priestess. So what does that say? What does your gut feel? Which to me is, you got to give them gift certificates of food for this person. They would enjoy that, don't you think? And
Yeah.
then I thought, well, let me pull a card that could help clarify what kind. And I pulled the Hangman. Now, I look at that, it's a 12. But I did the 1 + 2 and made it a 3, which means a 3-square meal or something of that order. I couldn't even tell you what it is.
That's so fun.
McDonald's?
Oh, you could get them. You know, with the 3, you could get them a necklace and a pair of earrings.
Well, I thought about that, but it went right to food when I saw the High Priestess with gut.
Oh, listen, that would have been
A
hysterical.
triangular slice of pizza.
Hey,
Oh, there you go. We're making it anyway, right?
yeah, we already got it. I
You
love
have it left over from before.
Okay, you guys, a gift idea, right, for my friend. Are you ready
Yeah.
for this?
Yo.
Ready.
The 5 of Pentacles.
Oh,
Right.
Money. Just give them money. That's
Yeah.
what they need.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That helps.
Just give them
Does.
money. You know, they obviously are in
Nice.
need of it.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's too
Mhm.
funny. All right. Number 4. I have a free Saturday. What card suggests whether I should be adventurous, productive, or totally relax?
Okay, you're gonna
Yvonne,
love this. You're
what
gonna
you
love
come up
this. You're gonna love
Where
this.
is this?
Okay.
with?
Oh, yes. Number 4.
Are you
See
hiking?
that?
What are you doing?
All right.
It's a it's a 8 of cups.
Oh, walk
Okay.
away.
And walk away. Well, here's what I wrote. Give yourself the weekend off and find something to do that will re-energize your soul. Things will be okay. Let's see. What did I write? I can't even read my own writing. Things will be okay. You will have a better attitude after a good break/rest.
Oh, that's great.
Like, I mean, honestly, it's
Well,
like,
it's obvious, right?
it's
Yeah.
like,
Either that or hiking.
yeah, when I saw this, I laughed. I was like, okay, um, laundry, wash the car,
Right.
figure out what
Oh,
you're.
were you counting all the cups, all the stuff you had lined up? that you-
Yes, and I'm like, no, go
Yeah.
away. If you can do it, do it.
Walk it away. I love it. It's perfect.
Anne Marie.
Now we're going on 4. So what I got was Ye Old Chariot. Can you see them? Chariot, where are they? Chariot and the, I'm in reverse, aren't I?
Oh,
Chariot and the
9 of Pence again.
Nine of
there
Pentacles.
she is again. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. So what did I say? Okay, Chariot, go for a drive in the country. Visit a garden centre or a stately home
Huh.
in your best finery.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Take a
like
drive
it.
through the garden. Yeah. On the
Yeah.
golf cart. Or like I have on my little electric cart.
Hmm.
Or go visit a botanical garden. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yes.
another
Yeah.
good one.
Well, that's where my garden centre. Yes,
Yeah.
a country house or a country house, garden centre, or a stately home,
There you go.
and dress up so that you're dressed for the occasion.
Oh,
That
very
sounds
good.
great.
And we've
Dress
already
up.
figured out what to wear,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yes.
And it was actually the 9 of
Yeah, Nine
yeah,
of Pentacles again. Yeah.
like it.
Okay,
Okay.
Dee, you're up.
All right.
What's your hobby? Or no, what's your Saturday free gonna do?
Well, I pulled the magician. I have everything I need. I'm good. I could laze around and not do anything because I don't have anything pressuring me. I'm just
So
gonna
what are you
call
gonna
it
do?
my day.
What are you gonna do? Do you just pull a rabbit out of your sleeve?
I guess I'm magic. So I just kept it at that card. I didn't even tip the deck over or anything. I just thought, okay, magician.
I like
I
it.
can make it whatever I want. So I just left it at that.
Okay. So I pulled the 4 cups. And it's like, you know what? I'm just not feeling like socializing. I'm not feeling much of anything. So I'm just gonna stay home and bury
Feel
myself in
sorry
my
for myself.
yeah.
Yeah. Draw the curtains. Turn
Yeah.
on the
Draw the
TV.
curtains. Yeah, that is my just not feeling it card.
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling
Luxuriate
like
in
doing
misery.
anything this weekend. So I'm not gonna. Okay, number 5. This is the hunt for a new hobby. I'm looking to pick
Oh.
up a new hobby. What card might suggest a good direction for me to explore, such as creative, physical, intellectual, whatever? What did you pull, Yvonne?
Okay, this is kind of funny. I pulled 2 cards. The first one, the 5 of Cups.
Oh my
Mm.
God.
Oh,
Okay, well,
Yes.
hang on. It's not, all is not bad. And then the Page of Pentacles.
page of
Okay,
Pentacles.
so here's what I wrote down. You've been feeling like giving up on an existing hobby or passion. Okay, but the Page of Pentacles says, say patience, persistent, and persistence will help you find what truly speaks to you, to your creative heart. So keep trying different hobbies. So, don't give up.
Sure.
Whatever you're doing right now might not, you might be doubting yourself. Like I'm so not the potter that I should be.
Yeah.
You could be regretting that you've passed up on
On so many
several other
deals, yeah.
opportunities, and it's time for you to change your direction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look to the bright side and keep trying. Be persistent. Just because you made a really crappy looking pot or cup or whatever it was that you did in your pottery class does not define you.
Hey, you know what?
Right.
Do you think, there's so much on Etsy now that's for sale. Do you think that maybe ugly pottery might be a new
It totally
out
is.
there? I
Yeah.
mean, like really ugly, stupid pottery, it's like it would be, it's kind of like a crusted, what's that dog? Where it's so ugly that it's cute. It's so
Yeah.
ugly that you got to have it. Yay.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of interesting pieces that, you know, years ago would have been like, oh, that's going in the trash. And
Yeah.
now it's people are appreciating it because it's the energy
Because
that
it's
they put
different.
into it,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's cool. But anyway, next.
Anne Marie,
What am I
what's your
looking at?
hobby?
Okay, so I got, if we're on number 6,
Mhm.
no, we're looking for a new hobby, number 5.
Yep.
Okay, so I got Ye Old Fool
Oh,
and the 8 of Wands.
Okay.
So what I decided was, here's the Fool and the 8 of Wands. Do something physical. It's time to move, to be on the move, travel to new places, see new things, and take a risk. Something outside your comfort zone. Be on the move.
I
Yep.
like it.
Move,
That
baby,
works
and take
perfect.
a risk. Go for it.
That works good. OD.
Interesting. Well, I pulled the 9 of Pentacles first thing off the bat, which
She's been showing
be
up.
myself, do what you're good at. And then I took another card and I pulled the Hierophant, which as I went in and took a look at once before I had this card and trying to decipher another meaning for it, and it says, don't deviate from how things go. Do things the old-fashioned way. So, like, hold a book. Don't read one. Don't listen to audio. Hold the book. And so I thought, well, the bottom of the deck had Ace of Cups, which means start something. Listen to your heart. Where is ever going to pull you? So
Yay.
that's what I left it at.
So mine was the 3 of Wands. And I went, oh man, I mean, how does that help me find a hobby? And then I started thinking, this is a 3, and 3 is about expansion, right?
And creativity.
So I was thinking,
Creativity.
and it said in the question, what card might suggest a good direction for me to explore? And I'm thinking, okay, expansion, exploration. And so that's what led me to hiking or geocaching or taking a class in archaeology.
Oh, I knew it. I knew you were going to say
Exploring.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something to explore.
Or all of those possibilities, plus it could mean 3, not working on your own, getting involved on some level with somebody else as a team, not
Like
not
joining a
not
group.
working on your
activity.
not working on your own all the time, but getting involved in some creativity on a team
Yeah.
activity,
Or group activity.
Yeah,
group
that's cool.
activity.
All
I
right.
like it.
Like
Number
now, for instance.
Number 6
Like
is
now.
about a podcast. I need a new podcast to listen to. What card suggests a genre or topic that would really grab my attention? Go for it.
My
That's number
cards.
6.
Okay. Well, here we are.
This one.
Here's what I got. I won't here. The 4 of Pentacles.
What'd you come up with?
You know what? I didn't. I looked at
Really?
this. Yeah, I kind of, well, I did not, I don't know. I don't know what happened to me, but I skipped I just pulled for the podcast and for the charity, and I figured we could interpret it together. The last two, I really kind of worked on it. I know.
So
I'm
listen,
telling you, I'm not,
when I see
I'm
that
not a
card,
great student.
it's, they call it the miser card, right? There
Yeah.
are
Mm.
all these podcasts about how to stretch a buck, right? How to, penny pinching podcasts on all the ways you can say how to save $100 a month, how to save $500 a month. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Either
Okay, well,
that
good,
or
because
class on or a podcast on how to save $100 a month out of your off of your budget, or how to cut
yeah,
your budget.
that
Another
makes
thing
sense.
is, you see how he's on the four there. He's holding on to everything he's got.
Yeah.
He's holding on to, he has protecting his head, his heart, the soles of his feet where the other chakras are.
Stability,
So
yeah.
it could be about making the most of yourself, finding out how you can make the most of yourself, of what you've got already.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
your own life, in your own self, in your either your appearance or what you're doing, or just all about you, making the most of you, what you've got.
and it's funny because, I looked at it and I said, podcast. It's like, my gosh, because,
Who has time for
well, because
another podcast?
Well, because I hold I have held the Zoom meetings or Zoom gatherings for the conceptual blending group, and in the since Mr. Patishi left us, and a little before that even, and so anyway, anytime I do this, sometimes there's technical issues and this and that, and people have said, why don't you do it on YouTube, or do a podcast. And I'm like, huh, I don't know. So when I saw that question, I thought, oh my God, I'm just gonna pull a card and we can look at it together. But that makes total sense. It's
Hmm.
someone who's, well, for me, when I look at that, I think to myself, oh, okay, well, ouch. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe I really need to do some research before even thinking about doing any kind of podcast. I'll let Lynn do that.
Yeah.
That's
But I
funny.
see it too as you're already where you resonate with those, and you're holding on so tight to that one piece. Maybe just a little branch off, and there you go.
Maybe, maybe so.
I know.
I like it.
What did you pull, Anne Marie?
What did I pull? Now, what number are we on now? We are on the
We are
new
on number
podcast,
6.
number
Number
6.
6.
Okay, for number 6, I pulled the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, and that is the Page of Cups. And what did I get for that? And number 6, Ace of Wands. Look, something about entrepreneurs, starting up new ventures, trying out new vibes. That's what I got for the something about entrepreneurs, because it's about starting up new things, going a new path. The you might be interested in going a new path yourself. So see what other people have done that you might be interested in, and that might even be lucrative.
I'm taking notes.
So in that
I was
vein,
gonna say, okay, she's got my attention.
so in that vein, we're talking about maybe a podcast on 100 ways to a hundred ways to make money on YouTube, or what else?
100 ways to fail.
Are your charts upside down? What's going on here? I love podcasts. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. Yeah.
I find them very interesting.
I do too.
And the real beauty of them is you get to be in charge. You watch them in your own time when it suits you. And if you've had enough, you just put pause, or I'll come back to you later. So it's all good.
All good.
Yeah.
Win-win.
D.
Good.
Your turn, D.
I pulled 8 of Wands, and it means nothing to you people. But when I pull this card, I had just started getting into a podcast about gardening. I may
He
have
has
to leave my
windows going in. We're going to live with that. Go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
about gardening and transplanting things. I have just a little area that I've been working on, and this with that little bit of green and working the plant in and rooting it and get it a stimulator going with it. So far I've been successful, but I'm going a little deeper. And that 8 of Wands just said, "Hey, that's the podcast."
Yeah.
And someone just zeroed it in. Now I got a YouTube that I am going to be zeroing in, and possibly an app. So it just hit me.
Cool. Yeah. See how easy this is? I mean, see how this can really integrate in your day-to-day life? I mean, just, it's crazy.
And now with that bow and arrow, you know what to aim for.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so mine, are you ready for this? Okay, what podcast, what genre, what topic would really grab my attention? I got the 9 of Swords.
Oh.
So I decided it was how to reduce anxiety.
Oh. Okay.
It's not real exciting, but it works with the card.
How to reduce a podcast, how to reduce anxiety. Yeah. How to sort out your feelings. Same idea.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7 is charity choice.
Okay.
So I want to donate to a cause, but there are so many. What card could guide me to an area where my contribution would be most impactful right now? Yvonne. The Hermit.
The Hermit.
What did you come up with?
Yeah, well, when I see the Hermit, I've always said, and people that know me well, probably sick of hearing it, but I've always said, oh my gosh, if I win the lottery, I'll take care of my family, my friends, my bills. See the progression. First my family, my friends, and then the bills. But I would find places to, donate to charity, give to charity. And with the Hermit, when I see this card, it tells me that, to do some deep thought and pick the things the charities that really touch your heart and that will actually make a difference. I mean, it's kind of an obvious thing when you talk about charities, but maybe not so much for people. Maybe it's like, oh gosh, which way do I go? Do I donate to the to the Humane Society? Do I donate to the Children's Hospital? Well, go deep, and you don't have to give your whole lottery. You can give a little bit all the time.
So basically, it's get introspective about it.
Getting perspective about it.
Now, see, if I had pulled that card here in Ireland, that lantern thing is the logo of the blind, helping the blind. That little light.
Oh my gosh!
Helping someone see the light.
And he has a wand
to
guide him.
Yeah. So that would be a sitter for that.
Now listen, that just brought another deep point here. So in the future, I mean, the Hermit, people have a hard time, especially aspiring tarotists have a hard time getting past the find somebody wiser or go spend, you withdraw and figure out which. So you've got a lantern and you've got a wand, and it can be used to try to see, see where you're going or help find, help you
find your way. Or help somebody else find their way.
Yeah,
exactly.
Those can be the symbols in the card that will help you with the next thing. Yeah.
And as we're speaking, I'm thinking to myself, he's standing on snowy mountains and snow. I mean, maybe it's donate to the rescue, the rescue teams that are up on the summit. Yeah.
The Saint Bernard dogs.
There you go.
Would you come up with Emery?
Oh, what did I come up with? I'm so busily listening here. What are we on? I want to call. So number 7, I
Charity.
came up with, where is number 7 gone? I got mixed up in these. No change there. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords and we have the Judgment card, which I used not to like, but I'm friends with it now. So I just said to myself, Two of Swords. It's a difficult choice. Someone else said that earlier. So many charities that you've got to spread around. So what did I say? So maybe in the times that are in it, helping relocate displaced people who have had to give up everything they had in their life so far. People who had to leave through no fault of their own, had to leave their own country, and now are literally naked and vulnerable, and they just need a bit of a helping hand.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I
so
love that.
sweet.
oh,
See
nice.
That
how
was
these
that.
cards can go. That's really sweet.
That
Love
is.
it.
That's
Um,
great.
And I'm down here in Texas, and I can't tell you how many people have contacted me and asked me how close I am to Kerrville, Texas.
Yeah.
I am 300 miles straight south of Kerrville, Texas. So
Okay.
I'm nowhere near it. But my God, it was so devastating. That's all that's been on the news. You know, we've all been watching and waiting.
Mm.
Anyway, Dee, what did you come up with for the
Well,
charity?
on that charity thing, I pulled the world. Do something that will help change the world where you're needed the most in the world.
I
That's all
love
I kept
that.
thinking about. And it wasn't anything one particular thing, but if you started doing your research, I'm sure you'll find it. Like you said, is it the Humane Society? Is it that flooded areas? Is it the rescue people? There's so much that you could do to change the world or change their world. So yeah, I just took that one.
That's neat.
Worked
I
for
like it.
me.
So I got a bunch
Changing,
of weird cards in this exercise. So for charity, you know, what charity would be the best charity to make most impact right now? I got the 5 of Wands.
Hmm.
5 of
So
Wands,
yeah.
right.
So to
We're
me, the five
struggling.
of Wands stands for competition, right?
Yeah.
It's that type of energy. It's that, you know, kind of a little frenzied energy. And but I thought about competition and I thought, you know what? Special Olympics.
Oh,
Okay.
It
Excuse
just,
me.
you know, for I
I
mean,
love
because
it.
you know, most competition, you know, they get paid to compete, right? And I'm thinking, okay, where can competition be in a charitable situation? And that would be Special Olympics.
I love it.
Lynn, how about soup kitchen?
Is it competitive?
Oh,
You've
because of
got the
the
cauldron.
image.
You've got, what are we looking?
Oh
We're looking
yeah,
for
yeah, we
cauldron.
got the cauldron going there,
You've got the
right?
cauldron. So a soup kitchen
Yes. Oh my
or,
gosh.
or
That is
meals
so
on wheels
funny.
or
And
dinners for the elderly or something like that.
now
Yeah.
you
There
see
you
how
go.
creative you can get with that. That's amazing. Because I
Yeah.
never even saw that, never thought about that. But yeah,
It
you know,
could be, oh my
they're
gosh,
feeding the homeless, you know?
Yeah,
or
exactly.
or it could even be gifting, doing some charity for the women's, a women's group, maybe battered women.
Yeah.
I mean, there are
Oh, it's
batons in there for goodness sakes.
Hmm.
yeah.
I
And
mean, you
you know,
can,
and honestly, this card is about, I mean, it's a 5, right? It's about conflict, it's about challenges.
yeah,
So
Hmm.
it doesn't have to be about competition. That's just one of the many meanings. Basically, it's about, you know, it's like petty problems. It's not me.
Yeah.
But if it's about conflict, right? And challenges, battered women have a lot of conflict. They have a lot of challenges, and this is getting together and supporting each other and feeding each other and, you know,
Hmm.
feeding each other's
Needs.
self-worth
Hmm.
too. We raise each other up when we're together.
right. The
What
And
better
system.
way to do it than over food?
how about with the 5 of Wands? Just something Yvonne said there made me think. How about being comfortable standing up for yourself, for your own beliefs, not letting yourself be overruled by other people who want to shout stronger than you do. How standing on your own 2 feet in spite of opposition.
There you go.
5 1,
All right.
discord
So
and change.
I'm good.
is it the last? Oh, All right, so we have two left. So let's do dream. I had a vivid dream. This is kind of a weird one for me. I had a vivid dream last night, and I want to understand it better. What card could offer a simple, immediate insight into its message?
Oh, all right, here we go.
What number are we? Number 8.
The Nine of Wands. Okay, that's what I pulled, the Nine of Wands. And when I looked at it, I just like self-care. Whatever you need to take care of yourself.
Yep, that works perfect.
Yep, and that I just left it at that, very simple. It's just, whatever your dreams are saying to you, pay attention, because I mean, it might not be the pizza that you had. It might actually be a message from spirit, from the universe, from your spirit guides, trying to get you to pay attention, whatever it is. I interpret my dreams all the time, but that's another podcast,
I
right?
can never remember my dreams. We should
Oh
have.
my
We
God.
should talk about that.
Lucid
Okay.
dreams.
Anne Marie,
Okay, I got the
what she has.
Knight of Cups
Okay.
and the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. So for that, I thought it's time to take action. Knights are about taking action. Time to take action, and they're also about offers. So an offer will come in, and it's time to take action on that offer. And if I can find it here, take action and follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. They're the wands. This is about something he really
Perfect for
cares
that.
about. Wands are about what you're passionate about. Time to take action now. Look up these offers, follow your dreams, and choose a new pathway. There is a new pathway opening up for you. Watch out for that offer.
I love that you
That's such a
chose.
positive aspect.
It is a
As
positive
compared
aspect.
to mine, which isn't going to be that positive.
Well, and
So
then,
positive. I love it.
and then it's the card is the Knights of, what was it? Knights of
The Knight of Cups, and the Knights are about
yeah.
the Knights
But
are
we
about
sleep at
taking
night.
action
Yeah.
and
And
being
we're
offered something. There's
and we're
someone trying to
talking
give
about
you his heart.
dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Dee,
heart is being offered to you. Someone is offering them your heart, offering
Yeah.
you their heart, and you follow it.
Yay.
If that's what you like, follow your passion.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dee, you're up.
Well, I too have difficulty with that one because a lot of times it's like, what did I dream? Did I want to dream it? I'm not sure. But I pulled the Knight of Wands,
Another
and
night.
again, go ahead, say it.
Oh, I was gonna say another night.
Another night.
Yeah.
And passionate about it, or really, did I really want to be there? I was asking myself, how did I end up there in the first place? And then I got the Five of Cups. And I thought, okay, I think we'll just put a hammer on this because it's not worthy of me getting into it anymore. So I'll drop that. And then I got the Ten of Pentacles as on the bottom. And when I saw that, I don't know if you know who Vince Gill is, but he's a country western singer.
Love
and the song that he sings, "It'll Take Dying to Get It Done," that just came at me, and I was humming that this morning, and I'm thinking, okay, I figured it out. I'll have this until it'll take dying to get it done. So that's my dream episode.
Well, for me, I got the Justice card.
Ooh.
And you know what? It tells me, and listen, I think the Justice card it can be about balance. It can be about justice. It can be about the little injustices in the world, karma, right? And it told me that someone who is mean to me is going to get their just reward in my dream.
Karma.
Mean to me.
Karma, yeah.
You're going to get it.
Don't mess with it.
It could also tell you to be open to seeing the other person's perspective.
Well, that's true.
Anyway,
just a thought. Anyway, okay.
Love that.
Number 9, we're going to make the last one because I duplicated number 10. Small splurge. I have a little extra money. What card might suggest a small, joyful splurge I should treat myself to?
Okay. Go for it, baby. The world is yours.
Eureka!
The word is
Eureka,
oyster.
yeah. I mean, I did win that lottery, right?
You did.
You know, that as soon as
That's
you
a lot
said
of
that,
food.
I thought the world is your oyster. And that used to be one of the catchphrases for American Express. So that would tell me to whip out that card and go spend some money.
Yeah, yeah. Love it. Anyway, yeah. World.
That sounds good.
So
Anne Marie?
Okay. I have a little extra money. What I got was the 7 of Cups. So
Ooh.
many choices. Followed by the 3 of Cups. So all choices, all about emotional stuff. So where can I find it now? So I have so many choices. How about a getaway break with a few very close friends and
I love that.
2 glasses of wine?
I was
oh my
just going to
goodness,
say,
that
go buy
was
my friend's lunch. Yeah.
Mm.
You know, that's great. I love that. See,
Ah.
and again, it doesn't have to be so serious deep dive. It can, you know, when we look at these cards as, you know, not in a reading at a reading table, but when we look at these cards as just a, you know, exercising these muscles that we have, the more everyday normal stuff we can see in them, the more helpful we can be to the people we read for. Because
exactly.
really, people don't come to us for all the esoteric, you know, mumbo jumbo. They come to us because they have everyday modern problems that they're trying to grapple with, right? And so the more we can make our cards come alive to them in a way that they can understand, and by doing these kind of exercises, it does that for us and helps us help them. Dee, what'd you come up with now?
You're
What's your
not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it.
Oh yeah, I
The
will
wish
with
card.
you.
I got the wish card. And I just thought, I kind of thought what you just said, Lynn. By doing this, it helps those who, when they sit down and say, can you read this? Can you read these cards? They get this kind of like an impending doom a little bit because they're kind of fearful.
Yeah.
This just says, okay, look, at that question, I got the wish card. I could have pulled the sun. I could have pulled strength. They all are good things for us to just interpret it and go move forward. And yeah, so I got the wish card.
Well, I'm pulling up the rear here, and I got to tell you something really funny. In question number 5, you pulled 2 cards, didn't you, Yvonne? You pulled
yes.
Did you pull the 5 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles?
I did.
Okay, so here's what happened. In my number 9, what what card might suggest a joyful splurge, that I could do for myself? I pulled the 5 of Cups, and I said this is the only one I did it to, and I said, yeah, this is crap, and I put the card back in, and I pulled a different card, and I got the Page of Pentacles. So I pulled
Oh
2
my
cards
gosh.
for
Okay.
my number 9, as you pulled for number 5. You know what this told me is my Page of Pentacles in Everyday Witch. He has a map in front of him, right? He has a map in front of him, and he's standing at a corner. You can see him standing at a corner, and he's got a street sign behind him. And so he has to make a choice. And I thought, you know what? That reminds me so much of a mall at the map. I'm sorry, a map at the mall. And and I have to decide which aisle I'm going down first, because I'm going to take my little money and go to the mall. And it's funny because oftentimes when I walk into a store, and this is how I shop, the salesperson will ask me, "Gee, are you looking for something in particular today?" And I tell them, "I'll know it when I see it." So, just like when I'm scrolling on Temu, right? I know it. I know what I'm going to buy when I see it.
You're waiting to see it.
That's
I'll have to say, do you know, I have to say something. I didn't even cop that there were 10 numbers and only 9 that there was a repeat. So I went on and pulled something for number 10, but I have to show you this because it was, I need a new podcast to listen to. What card suggests a genre or topic that would really grab my attention? Watch these 2 cards. First, we have the 10 of Swords.
Okay.
Followed on its heels by the Tower. Now, where are you going? 10 of, when I pulled these two, I said, oh my God, which question is that for?
Were you channeling me?
Anyway, anyway, what I came up with was, how about politics, conflicts in the Middle East, wars, Trump, Putin, even Harry and Meghan.
Oh yeah, that's a podcast I
go.
want to spend my time listening to.
Oh my gosh.
That is
Perfect.
funny.
Well, you
Well,
know
if-
what? I'm going to go. I think we'll end on that note and how fun that is. But again, it's a silly exercise, but it's worthwhile because if it can bring everyday, real life, simple, direct, literal things into our perception, right, of our cards and what symbols we can see in our cards, and they don't all have to be esoteric. They can be everyday symbols, like the dream one, and everybody's coming up with nights, right? Because we go to sleep at night and dream. I mean, it can be something that literal, that's silly. Ladies, you stay. We'll say goodbye to the rest of people, and we'll see you next month with something equally fun. How's that? There you go.
Sounds great.